G'day everyone. Look, it's been a little while in between videos for our YouTube channel, but we thought this one was definitely a notable build we needed to show off to you guys. Excuse my voice, I'm a little bit croaky from our US trip, but anyway, let's get into it. This is a GR Sport 2024 model, converted through the team at Creative Conversions. We've done an 800mm chassis extension on this with a GVM upgrade of 4.5 tonne and it can tow 4.2 tonne. But the gross combination mass is 8,200. You just have to remember that. You take off whatever you're not using. So if you're loaded to 4.5, you can tow about 3.7 tonne anywhere in Australia. That's just the most important thing to know. And a lot of years we'd urge you to not tow any more than 3.7 tonne anyway with 300 series platform. Anyway, starting at the front, the ARB Summit Deluxe bull bar in our Pro Touring powder, the Narva Summit Deluxe LED driving lights, the UHF. All these are standard bits and pieces of package 3. We did a video, I think one of the last videos we did, we were highlighting package 1 in a wagon. This is pretty much the polar opposite. This is a package 3 in a chop Land Cruiser. So all the bells and whistles. It has the canopy on the back with the tray, so it's an elite tray package from Norweld, and the deluxe canopy as well with our Pro Touring electrical package. It's a Red Arc, Red Vision, TVMS Rogue unit, 200 amp lithium. The J-Max Alpha suspension system is in here as well. It's a 2-inch lift all around. We're running a 295 70/18 Maxxis all-terrain tyre, ROH Assaults, and some OTA flares up the front as well, just to cover that little bit of offset poke. Looks amazing. It's actually really well in proportion. The length of the car to the height, the tyre size, we're really, really happy with it. And of course, how good does this matte wrap pops from the boys at Codex. Nathan and the team up there, well done, thank you again. Clearview next gen mirrors up here. We've got the Rhino Pioneer platform, we've got a Narva light bar up the front, some Narva side lights. We wire our roof rack accessories off a cabin power and canopy power. So if you pull the canopy off, this is a removable canopy package, we can then switch these over to power off the crank battery under the bonnet or the dual battery system if there is one under here as well. Drop the canopy back on and then the canopy powers up all these other accessories around the car to come off the lithium in the back. We've got 200 watts of solar up here too, feeding the canopy system, which we feel if there's real estate for solar, we'll put as much on it as we can. Same with like the roof tents, we can put about 300 to 400 watts of solar on top of the roof tents as well. J-Max system all in the back end as well, a progressive rate rear coil. It sort of sits at around 3 inches at this particular, because there's nothing in the back, there's nothing on the top of the canopy. Put some weight on it. The front sort of lifts a little bit, the back squats to about 2 inches. This is a deluxe canopy package from Norweld. It's not our standard Pro Touring one that you're probably familiar seeing. Reason being, this awesome customer, Ryan, wanted to run a drop-down fridge slide. So this is running an ARB Zero fridge freezer on a big Clearview chest slide, drop-down slide. I'll show you that in a second. It's also got our full carpet insulation package with roof insulation up there. It's like closed cell foam insulation paneling with carpet on top. Keeps inside here really nice and cool on the hot days like up in North Queensland or the Gulf. Perks of the Elite tray is the torsion hinges, of course. How cool's that? And the rear drawer, we have lockout slides. We have a little lift up table in here as well. A little table's been something that people have wanted for a very long time. So coming around this side, we've got a big Boss aluminium awning up top there, giving plenty of shade around the back end of the canopy. And this is the fun side, the bar, the business end. We've got a little table here. Once this fridge is out and dropped down, I think that's the first time we've run a Zero, so nice bit of kit. There's the Red Arc, Red Vision system, the Rogue, the additional BCDC up on that panel as well. We're pumping in about 65 amps into the lithium, which is more than enough for a 200 amp. Twin fillers, we're running a Brown Davis 150 litre diesel tank in the rear and another additional 100 litre, so we've got a long range mid tank, the factory main tank, and then a 150 at the rear. It's about 363 litres of diesel on board, which is huge, massive capacity. You don't have to use it all, obviously, if you don't need to, but we have this system on ours, and we did quite often on a trip down south, we needed to fill all of them up just to get that extra leg. So especially if you're planning on driving at night and you don't want to stop and you've got kids in the back that are asleep, and you just want to keep going, that's when it's really handy. That's that side of the canopy, a little Travel Buddy oven up there as well. A few of you are familiar with them. Everything inside the GR is pretty stock standard. We don't really have to touch much in here. just black duck seat covers, a UHF Safety Dave camera, showing the back of off the back of the canopy and down at the toe wall. We've added a little quad lock system in here as well with the wireless Apple CarPlay. Quite cool, very handy. Safari R-Max on this one. We don't do too many of them, but really like that sort of real modern retro design, putting in bigger volume of air, so it's a good thing. They are a little bit, obviously more labor intensive to install, a bit more cutting involved in the R-Max as well. Just keeping that in mind, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this little walk around. It's a freaking awesome car. I don't know if I rate it higher than our Arctic White Chop or not. I really dig it. It's freaking awesome. It's going to make a statement, that's for sure. But anyway, any questions, guys, below, just drop them below. Comments, send us an email or give us a phone call. Cheers, guys.